Hello, welcome back. Antoinette here. I have finally got my hands on September's Witch Casket. There was a delay in postage and shipping, and I can't remember. There was an email sent out, I missed it, but it's here. I'm very excited. So let's dip in and see what we have. I just need a sip of tea, sorry. I've literally just come in the door from home. So as always, it's shipped in eco-friendly plastic bag, and then I have opened the bag and here's the box. So we have the lock with a little, it's kind of a keepsake box. As I've said before, I keep these, not all of them, but I've kept most or some for products. You have to excuse my dog, he's excited and having a play in the garden, so that's Maximus, you can hear in the garden there. So we have the September Spiritual Connections leaflet. Have a little look. So you can pause there if you want, and then you can read the message from Deb and Ella. So September Casket, Spiritual Connections theme. So this one's been a long time in the curation, and hope that we enjoy it. So we then have the pages that tell us what's in there, but I'm not going to look at those until the end because I don't like to spoil what's in the box for myself, even if you all want to know. And then we have the piece of artwork that we normally start off with. So these are exclusively designed or drawn for the Witch Casket, either by contributing artists or maybe even from the girls themselves. So we have a very nice little lock there, and as I always say, these make great kind of tip-ins and journaling cards and things. So we have that one. I'm going to take that out of the way a little bit. Then we have an envelope with charmed on it. Charmed to meet you, I'm sure. So let's have a look. Is this instead of, there's usually an envelope with a spell in, isn't there? So let's have a little check that's all. That's everything from in there. What have we got? Like boxes. So we've got a little emblem on them there, look. So that's been embossed. So we have a little sign on the back. Oh, charm envelopes. Use these enchanted envelopes in place of charm bags or bottles. Fill with magical items to match your desire and seal with intention. Oh, that's quite nice. So it's instead of bags. So I suppose somehow must be the sides in first. That way. Just making a complete hash of it. Is that the seal there? You seal it under there. What do you think? Am I doing it right? Kind of makes sense for the seal to be on the outside. Yeah, so that must be it. Or I guess the other way around maybe is like that, you know. Okay. You can tell it's been a hard week. It's Monday and I'm already struggling making an envelope. There we go. So that's very nice. All right, I'm just gonna, 1 second. Just had to turn Alexa off before she started belting out music. So I can see this one's next. We have a magical stone and a pouch. So I normally use these pouches for my little charms and bags and things, to reuse those, but I quite like the idea of the paper ones actually. I never really thought about it. I probably would have at some point, but so we have some lepidolite, bringing deep emotional healing and soothes anxiety and depression. So lepidolite's a nice purple stone with kind of white striations in it. You could be forgiven if you thought it was amethyst. It does look like amethyst, but has a slightly different hue of purple, I think, and the striations are different in lepidolite. I often think of it like, you know, try to think of it as like a leopard spots or something. It's really, I'm not explaining it well. Maybe I'll just stop there. It sometimes has like a little sheen. I'm used to seeing like this sort of crosshatch pattern inside it. And it just feels like when I look down on it, there's like definite white spots and markings in there rather than kind of lines throughout the quartz. If that makes any sense at all. And then we have the pin. So because it was winking at me, I couldn't not pull it out. So it's a double pin. a double pin, a double fixed pin, and there we are. So very pretty pin with some symbols on it. It's metal on the back and front. So as you all know, I do enjoy the pins. I'm just missing a water pin to go on my lanyard at work. Okay, so we have the scroll. Let's see about these stickers. I've been quite impressed with the last one or two because they peel quite nicely. Congratulations, team. Love it. Not quite out of the woods yet, but let's see. It's not bad. That is not bad. I think they've got the correct stickiness. So we have the scroll. Here we have spiritual connections. So we've got some correspondences there at the bottom, teas that you can make. And it's just a page really for your book of shadows, about connecting into spirit and spirituality, and some kind of instructions there. We have an eye there. Over here. I know. I just have a thing about collecting the stickers. Okay, so because I can see this one, I'm going to pull out the all-seeing eye. So it's a books of somethings. So we have a little spell jar in here and some items for your spell jar. So we have a key, some stones. I'm going to guess there's some amethyst in there. We have a bottle and some herbs. Let's just move this out of the way so we can all see what's going on. That's very cute. So we have a little charm key. Everything comes in their own little bags. Honestly, I don't think they need to. Like, they could probably all come in the same bag, but these bags are, like I say, quite good then for using for other things. Making little charm bags, or sleep bags, or you could use these for pomanders for your wardrobe. It's that time for moths, isn't it? And other things. Oh, I'd say there's definitely some amethyst in there. And let's just confirm my thinking. I'm sure I can smell lavender as well. That doesn't tell me. Oh, yes, it does. What am I talking about? There we go. Amethyst chips and lavender. So I can definitely smell lavender. So they're quite nice little chips in there. And that's a nice stack of lavender herbs there. Obviously I'm not going to use all of those in my spell jar, so I'm going to have some lavender there that I can use, as I say, to maybe make a fragrance thing for, or a spell for another part of the house. So what do we have here? We have a magical sealing stamp. Okay. Oh my god. Look at that. So we have an eye for sealing things. Bet you could use that for sealing on your envelopes. Oh, that's quite cool. Magical sealing stamp. I am impressed. It's quite heavy as well. It's really weighty. Here we've got some candles. We've got some pretty little embossed patterns on them. So we've got black and purple. And in fact, they are being called magical sealing wax. So I'm assuming that those are for drip where it's needed and then put your stamp in place. Okay, so those are to go with alongside that one actually. So that's a nice little set of items. Put them all together. I have another hand there waving at me. Another fantastic Terrier Pouch. After use. And we have a slate with a hand on it. These are perfect for around the house, for obscure items that nobody knows what they're for. Just magical items around the house so you can reuse it again, even, you know, on your table for a coaster for your hot drink. And I love that bag. That's really nice. It's a nice cotton bag. Sorry, I need some tea. And we have some incense back. Frankincense and sandalwood. That should smell good. I'm afraid my sense of smell's a bit off because I have what I think is a cold. Let's have a little... that smells really nice. I can smell that. I shall definitely be lighting one of those later. That is a nice smell. I'm hoping it burns and smells as good as that all the way through, because sometimes incense sticks can have like a weird, for me anyway, they have like a really weird smell. So high vibrations, frankincense and sandalwood, and then you get your intention written on the side of your boxes when you burn these. So I know a few people are going to be really happy to see those back in the box. So that's everything out of my box, and the packaging that's in there is biodegradable or water soluble as well. And then we have a mug. I know that it says mug on the side. Oh, look at this. Oh, do you know, I'm going to be hard pushed. Is this one of the best boxes? I love the coaster. I have a mug to put on my coaster. I have some wax sealing when I'm doing my little magical intentions or whatever I want to do. I have a great pin, some gorgeous lepidolite and some nice incense to burn. That's hard. Do you know, over the last 12 months, because I've hit 12-month cycle now, I'm not sure what my favourite is. But I can tell you one thing. Halloween is on its way. And after this, I have some big vibes. So this one says tarot cards and tea leaves. So I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, I'm very happy. Thank you, ladies. You've outdone yourselves. Most definitely outdone yourselves. And it was worth the wait. I know I was starting to panic there, as we do. But I am over the moon. It's coming time. And thank you very much for joining me. So take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.